times should you brush your teeth each day? Can you brush too many times? And aren't you supposed to wait 30 minutes before and after meals? What's the deal with all of this? Hi, my name is Whitney and I'm a dental hygienist here to talk about brushing. And before we get started, make sure to get my free oral care guide. Click the link in the description below or in the pinned comment to join thousands of people who have already discovered all of the essential components for an effective oral hygiene routine. I made this oral care guide just for you, for it is an action plan for preventing and maintaining a happier and healthier smile, so be sure to check it out. Now for today's video, let's talk about brushing. You should brush your teeth at least twice each day, once in the morning and once at night. Following this rule, your teeth should be just fine. However, unfortunately, lots of people, it's about 40 to 50% of Americans, only brush their teeth once each day. I don't like seeing that, because not only should you be brushing at least twice each day for a full 2 minutes each time, to make those 4 total minutes effective enough, you also need to be using the proper brushing technique. By brushing your teeth at least twice each day with proper technique, you're disrupting the bacteria from continuously accumulating along your teeth and gums. Because you see, within about 12 to 24 hours, plaque bacteria begin to calcify into calculus, aka tartar. So by brushing twice each day, not allowing yourself to go past the 24-hour mark, you are able to disrupt this calcification process and reduce the number of bacteria that are sitting on your teeth and building up underneath your gums. If you let these bacteria sit on your teeth for too long, your risk of dental disease increases significantly, both in regard to cavities as well as periodontal infections. Plaque that is left to sit on your teeth for too long will lead to enamel demineralization and gum infections, which eventually cause cavities and gum disease. Cavities are bacterial infections that will continue to spread, leading to more expensive treatments such as crowns and root canals if you don't address them early. And gum disease will eventually lead to bone loss and tooth loss, not to mention straining your immune system. So in all, poor dental health doesn't just affect your smile, it can also increase your risk of heart disease, pneumonia, and dozens of other health conditions. So truly, to improve not only your dental health, but also your overall health, make sure you are brushing at least twice each day. Now, I do have videos all about how to properly brush using a manual toothbrush and an electric toothbrush. I also have a flossing technique video and other cleaning between your teeth method tutorials, which are arguably even more important than brushing. But luckily, you only need to floss one time each day. And I will link all of those technique videos of mine in the description box below. But for the purpose of this video, just remember, as the standard of care, it is recommended to brush for a minimum of 2 minutes twice each day. Also, it is recommended to use a soft bristled toothbrush. Electric toothbrushes, manual, or pediatric, all should have soft bristles. Soft bristles work best to remove plaque bacteria from your tooth surface without causing harm to your teeth and gums. Medium and hard or firm bristled toothbrushes can cause gum recession and tissue trauma, so never brush too aggressively. And always use a fluoride toothpaste. And if you don't like fluoride, make sure it has at least nanohydroxyapatite in it. Because while mechanically removing plaque and soft debris from your teeth with your toothbrush is important, it's also super important to use a cavity prevention toothpaste to ensure you are providing your teeth with extra strength and extra protection against tooth decay. Now, can you brush too much? Not necessarily, unless you're brushing too much with the wrong technique. You know, if you're using a medium or firm toothbrush or doing something wrong with technique, like you are scrub brushing, that is not good to even do twice each day. So if you are brushing more than twice with bad technique, it's even worse, of course. But for those who tend to get a lot of plaque buildup or have a high cavity risk, brushing more than twice daily can be beneficial. Maybe adding on an extra brushing session after lunch. And always talk with your dental provider about your brushing habits to make sure you're on the right track. But overall, brushing after lunch as well as the morning and at night can be helpful for many people. And we usually also recommend that you wait 30 minutes after you eat before you brush. In addition, technically, you're also supposed to wait 30 minutes after you brush before you eat and drink as well. So the anti-cavity benefits of the toothpaste can work on your teeth before you rinse them off with food and drink. But sometimes it's hard to make sure you're always waiting 30 minutes to eat before and 30 minutes after brushing. Many of us don't have time for that. Some exceptions are when you have braces or clear aligners. It's kind of a benefits versus risk type thing. So again, my best advice is to just do the best you can and don't overthink it. Many of us overthink how often we should be brushing, but as long as you're brushing twice each day, you should be good. And if you want to brush more because you struggle with enamel erosion or cavities or tooth sensitivity, be sure to talk with your dental provider about the best routine for you. I personally brush right when I wake up in the morning. Well, I first rinse to help neutralize the pH of my mouth. I rinse with water. Then I brush all the extra bacteria off my teeth before I eat breakfast. Then I eat breakfast. And sometimes I will floss after, and oftentimes I will either chew xylitol gum and or rinse with water. But I usually don't have time to brush again until at night before bedtime, which is fine for me, twice each day. Maybe sometimes I have time to brush after lunch as well, but usually there's not going to be a toothbrush in my hand until at night again. And for my nighttime brushing session, that's when I'm super serious about waiting 30 minutes after I eat and not eating or drinking anything after brushing before bed so the toothpaste can really work on my teeth all night. But again, we're getting too detailed. Don't overthink it. Don't freak out when you hear people on social media yelling at you about keeping the toothpaste on your teeth, all that stuff. Just make sure you are brushing 2 times a day with proper technique. And if you want more details about the 30-minute rules, I will link those videos of mine as well as my what I do throughout the day video other than brushing to keep my teeth healthy. But overall, I'll say it once more, as long as you are brushing at least 2 times each day with proper technique, your teeth will thank you. And speaking of your teeth thanking you, if you are interested in creating the perfect oral care routine to prevent major dental issues and costly dental visits, be sure to click the link in the description or in the pinned comment below to sign up for my free oral care guide and join thousands of people who have already discovered all of the essentials for an effective oral hygiene routine. This guide is an action plan for preventing and maintaining a happier and healthier smile, and I hope this video helped you. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications if it did. And if you want more teeth talk, you can visit my website, teethtalkgirl.com, and hang out with me on Instagram @teethtalkgirl. Peace, love, and teeth.